Here are the facts. If right now you are consistently switching strategies, constantly taking targets off early, moving your stop loss and your target up and down while in a trade, or having a difficult time sticking to your trading plan, then your trading psychology is not where it needs to be. And unless you fix it, you will fail at trading. But don't worry, because in today's video, I'm going to share with you 4 lessons that I can guarantee will fix your trading psychology. But before we get into that, I want to let you know our Black Friday sale is live right now, and it's the biggest discount we have ever had on the TTC University. So if you want all the details on that, click the top link in the description or go to thetradingchannel.com/Black Friday. Now, check out the intro and disclaimer, and I'll be right back to share with you 4 lessons that'll make you a master of your own trading mindset. So right now, what I want to do is give you 3 things that I used in my own personal trading in order to master my trading mindset and to continue staying disciplined to a trading strategy through losing streaks or drawdowns. But first, let's talk about the 2 things that matter when it comes to discipline. Those 2 things are, imagine them being kind of on a scale, right? The 2 things are fear and uncertainty, and confidence and belief. These 2 things are what determine how disciplined you're going to be to your trading strategy, to your entire trading plan. So the practical step to take is to try to increase belief and confidence and decrease fear and uncertainty. So the first way that I did that was by starting to backtest my trading strategies. So backtesting is not sexy. It's not something most people want to do, but if you think about it, it's something that can decrease uncertainty because you're seeing something work in the past through drawdowns, and it's something that can increase your confidence and increase your belief in a specific strategy. Let me give you an example of this. If one of your buddies came up to you and said, "Hey, dude, I went horseback riding with Drake yesterday," you'd probably be pretty skeptical and probably think that didn't actually happen. But what if you were there and you saw him go horseback riding with Drake? At that point, you would believe it. Backtesting is the same way. You could trust that friend like crazy that told you went horseback riding with Drake. That's still a pretty steep ask for you to believe that he did it without having any proof, without seeing it. So what you need to do is go backtest the trading strategy, because that's similar to you seeing it happen yourself. When you backtest, you'll be able to see the trading strategy that you're going to trade, go through losing streaks and drawdowns, and come out the other side of them still being profitable. So number 1 is backtest your trading strategies. Number 2 is risk management. So whenever we're trying to decrease fear and decrease uncertainty and increase belief and confidence, this mostly goes into fear and confidence. In order to raise confidence, what if you were to lose less money on a trade? You would definitely fear it less, right? If you're risking 100% of your account, you're going to be in loads of fear. You're going to just be completely emotional about that trade. But what if you're only risking 1% of your account? Now that fear is decreasing. And as that fear decreases, your confidence and your belief is going to naturally rise. Again, imagine these things on a scale. So tip number 2 is going to be to use a proper risk management plan. Now, I can't tell you what to risk because that's not up to me. You need to decide your own risk tolerance. But if you use a proper risk management plan, again, it can kind of move those scales further towards you being confident and having belief in your full trading plan and decrease the fear and uncertainty that you have through the process of risking less money on the trades that you place. And the third and final way to increase your belief and increase your confidence and decrease that uncertainty and fear is going to be through experience. Now, I don't necessarily suggest doing this with a real account, but if you want to start a super tiny account and experience your full trading plan. Now, this comes after creating a full trading plan. You already have a trading plan. You already have a strategy that you've back tested and seen that it's profitable and seen it go through drawdowns and come out profitable on the other side. You already have a risk management plan that you're sticking to. Now is when you can start to have experience in order to increase belief and confidence and decrease the uncertainty and fear. That experience can be done one of two ways. You can either do this for a couple of months with a tiny account, or if you don't want to risk any money at all while you're going through this process, you can just do this on a practice account, on a demo account. You can take that full strategy you've already tested along with the risk management plan that you've decided to use and use those things in real markets to gain experience. If you do this over the course of 60 to 90 days and you see that in that small account or in that demo account, you come out profitable, that is going to do a major amount to increase your confidence and belief and decrease uncertainty and fear. And what we're attempting to do, imagine these scales, is get uncertainty and fear all the way down and belief and confidence all the way up. And if we can do that, then you will no longer have an issue switching strategies, changing your risk management, moving your stop loss. All the things that happen in the 6 inches between your ears will be fixed if you can do those 3 things. Bonus lesson number 4 is the most detrimental mistake traders make that nearly guarantees they will blow their account. But don't worry, you're about to learn exactly what this mistake is and, most importantly, how to fix it. This mistake is very simple, but is detrimental if you continue to make it throughout your trading career and will cause you to blow your entire account and eventually completely give up on trading. What is this mistake? It is a lack of patience. Let me explain by first telling you the top 4 signs that you have a lack of patience in your own trading. Sign number 1, you are constantly taking trades that do not fit in with your trading plan because you're not patient enough to wait for the perfect trading opportunity. Side effect number 2, you're constantly switching between different strategies because you don't have the patience to allow one strategy to play out over a large enough sample size to let that edge go to work. Side effect number 3, you're risking too much money on each trade trying to get rich quick because you're not patient enough to use proper risk management. And side effect number 4, you're taking off targets early every single time. Even though you had an initial target, you're taking the target off before it gets there because you're not patient enough to let that trade play out. If you are suffering from any of those, then it's vital that you watch the rest of this video. So here's how we fix that. I've been trading for over a decade. I've suffered with my own lack of patience throughout that time. I've also been teaching traders around the world for over 6 years, so I've seen the detrimental effects a lack of patience can do to others as well. And oftentimes, traders will ask me through email, or whether it be email or FaceTime, how can I become more patient? Here's the answer to that. No one can teach you how to be patient. Patience comes down to your willingness to do what you know is right and to avoid doing what you know is wrong. Here's what I mean by that. You already know that you shouldn't be trading outside of your trading plan, but you're having a hard time sitting on your hands and not placing trades because you're too impatient to do so. That has nothing to do with something I can teach you. You already know that's the wrong decision to make. What's happening is you're not having enough willpower to actually control the decision-making process. You're letting greed and that rush of gambling take control of you, and that is going to cause you to be impatient. That feeling, if you cannot control it, will be the demise of your trading account. That's the first thing. Another thing is, I can tell you things that can inspire you to be patient, but inspiration does not last that long. Have you ever been inspired to lose weight or inspired to gain muscle and get big? If you have, then you know that that inspiration might last a week or two. What changes your body, literally, is not you watching videos on YouTube about working out, watching videos on YouTube about losing weight, thinking about working out, thinking about losing weight. It's the actions and habits that you do, that you actually do. Those are the things that will change your body. And in terms of becoming a more patient trader, it's the actions and habits you take. It's not asking your mentor how to be more patient. Asking questions isn't going to do it. It's not having the idea that you want to be more patient. It's right at the point when you're about to make a decision that you know is not the right decision. When you're about to take targets off early, it's right before you make that decision and click that button, thinking, are these the actions and habits of a patient and professional trader? If they are not, then do not do them. Obviously, switching strategies every week is not the actions of a patient and a professional trader. You know that, but you lack the willpower to act accordingly and not switch strategies. That is because of greed and fear. And those are two things that you must learn how to control. No one can teach you how to control greed and fear. It's up to you to adopt the habits of someone that has discipline, to adopt the habits of someone who is patient and who is a professional trader before you're ever going to be able to achieve that for yourself. So those are the ways around and the best lessons and the best inspiration that I can give you on being patient. Is one, inspiration's only gonna last so long. It's up to you to take the actions that you know a patient and professional trader would take. That's gonna be something that you will have to control. No one else can do that for you. So keep that in mind, but here is where I'm gonna hit you with the toughest love of all. If you try to do that for 6 months after watching this video, you try your best to be patient, to not switch strategies, to not risk too much each trade. You try your best to stick to a trading plan, and you just literally cannot do it. Something in you is forcing you to place trades outside of your plan, to risk more than you know you should because you want to get rich fast. If that is the case, then it's very likely that you are addicted to the rush of gambling. And trading in financial markets is going to be very, very tough for you. And it's time at that point, after you have consciously tried to become more patient for 6 months and it still does not work for you, it's at that point that I would personally suggest you take a large step back and fix that problem of being addicted to the rush of gambling before continuing to try to create a career out of trading. And I say that with love because if you don't fix that rush, that addiction to the rush of gambling, you're never going to be a profitable trader. And I'm sorry to say, you're going to end up blowing your account or completely giving up on trading altogether after a series of terrible losses. And of course, I do not want to see you lose your hard-earned money. If you can incorporate those 4 extremely important lessons into your trading, I can guarantee it will dramatically improve your trading mindset. I hope you liked today's video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button for me. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new. Don't forget, our Black Friday sale is now live. It's the biggest discount we've ever had on the TTC University. And if you want to get all the details to that, all you got to do is click the top link in the description or go to www.thetradingchannel.com/Black Friday. I wish you the best of luck on all your future trades, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you soon.